How would you define the average day woman?
She's tired. She's stressed. It's harder for her to relax because of all of the things that she's accomplishing. But we must remember the inside of us is a magical, incredible place that must be nurtured, nourished, so that the impact that we make on the outside reflects the nurturing and the care that we've given on the inside and the attention.
Suzanne Raja. How would you define the average day woman? What is she like?
She's tired. She's stressed. She's powerful. She's making things happen in the world like never before. But her femininity is drying out. It's harder for her to relax because of all of the things that she's accomplishing.
Do you think that when we actually go and pursue to impact the exterior world,
Yeah.
we lose contact to impact our interior world?
Great question. I feel that women of today are recognizing that they're also here to make a difference, but we must remember to also recognize that the inside of us, the world inside of us is a magical, incredible place that must be nurtured, nourished, so that the impact that we make on the outside reflects the nurturing and the care that we've given on the inside and the attention.
Do you think this is actually something that has been beneficial
For women?
for women and for our communities too? Or actually there's something we're missing that we're not seeing?
It has been beneficial because it's opened our eyes to what we can do and that we are capable of doing whatever it is that we decide we wish to do. I completely believe that. And it's also not beneficial because if we have forgotten the power that we have within ourselves already, and we step out into the world with the idea that going out there and making an impact is going to make us powerful, then it's not beneficial. So the opportunity is to come back to remembering who we are, adjusting the crown and remembering that we're already powerful by who we are.
So can we say that by adjusting our crown, we're also adjusting the world that is surrounding us?
Very good. Yes, absolutely. You got it. You got it. Yes.
There's a recent study in the USA that shows that 47% of women are actually having college degrees, and the percentage of men is 37. Why do you think this is happening? Like, why more women are succeeding at getting a college degree compared to men?
Women are succeeding now in magnificent ways, even more so than men, I believe, because when women are given the opportunity to lead, they lead. They make things happen. We learn by what other women are doing, what other women have done. And if other women can do it, so can we.
What do you think this has done in the dynamic between women and men?
What happens is when we are in our time of intimacy, the dynamic is changing, can change in a way that is not supportive of a relationship. If the woman is in the leadership position and she's constantly leading and she's making an impact out there in the world, and she comes into her relationship, she's unable to relax that part of her that is the lead, then the relationship will either stay in a place of just comfort or it won't go anywhere, or someone's going to jump ship. This is where power struggles start to happen because we have power couples now where both are in leadership positions, but they have to be able to, when they are in their intimate times, someone has to lead and someone has to follow in order for this ship to go its way.
So in the last 50 years, studies have shown that the amount of women that earning equal or more than men has tripled. So as a relationship expert, how do you see this is going to affect the dynamic of the relationships in the future?
If you want to be in a relationship that's passionate, have the love that you crave and the passion that you deserve, then really it's about recognizing again that there is a lead and a follow in relationship. And it doesn't matter how much money you're making. It's wonderful. Congratulate yourself. Say, I have done this and I have made this accomplishment. And yet when you're back with your partner in your intimacies, coming back to where does this power to create all of this money come from? Is it coming from you or is it sourced in a deeper place? And if you can remember that it's sourced in a place where you are a vessel of this power, then when you come back into your intimate time, you remember to have gratitude for that. You come back into a place of humble reverence. And then when you can be with your partner, you can also recognize that your partner's greatness, in however that is, their greatness doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're making a lot of money. It could mean that they are supporting you in doing whatever it is that you're doing. You can have gratitude for that. You can have a moment of gratitude when you are together. And then from there, you're actually able to notice that there's a difference between you and your partner. And then you can start to become more attracted. Oh, what is it that I'm interested in about them that's different from me? Wow, can I appreciate that that's different from me? And now you're not thinking about all the money that you've made, all the stuff that you've contributed. Now you're just human to human. Now you're seeing each other in a different way. And it's a beautiful opportunity for growth, love, and passion.
So there's this new trend, right, where women are taking back this old tradition to be at home, raising children, cooking, cleaning the house, wearing like they used to wear, that they used to dress in the 1950s, etc., taking care of their husband. How do you see that going backwards from this feminism?
I don't actually see this as going backwards. I see this as a choice. They are caring for their partner. They're being a demonstration of homemakers that are serving those who are going to be stepping out into the world and making an impact in the world. And I believe that we should celebrate these women as much as we celebrate women that have chosen to work outside of the home, because both sets of women are making an impact. So as they serve from the home, they are also serving the world by serving those that they nurture within the homes. I always feel that we should celebrate women's choices, celebrate who they are, and continue to do that. My partner, my husband of 37 years, is one of those men who has supported me when I actually was a homemaker, but that is what I did while he did his part in the home and made and continues to make an impact in the world. He supported us and he continues to do that. And I celebrate him and all the men that do that.
You're saying first you were taking care of the house, but you also were leading so many other women. How did you find that balance?
It was a process. It didn't just happen like that. When I was a homemaker solely, It was amazing. It was wonderful. And then our children grew up, and I found that there was more. It's more, I have more inside of me, more to nurture. At first, it was difficult because I started to achieve, and I would be upset with my partner because it seemed like he wasn't as excited about my achievements as I was. I took what I was doing on the outside and I brought it into our intimate time, which is sacred, which is the time for us to have our romantic time together as lovers, not as business partners. But at first, it felt like we were business partners who then became arguing business partners. And I wondered, does he really care about what I'm doing? Is he really interested, or is he only wanting to serve being the one out there? And that's where the power play started to happen. Your partner is the mirror, and it's an opportunity when you're feeling irritated, particularly unseen. Can't you tell that I'm doing this? Aren't you appreciating all of these things? Yes, they are appreciating. They are recognizing. They are loving you. But they want to do that from afar. They don't want to do that when it's time for intimacy. They want to enjoy you in your feminine grace, in your feminine sensuality, sexuality. My process was learning how to do that. It was very fulfilling to recognize the power of what I have in my relationship and be able to live that and be an offering of that with my partner.
Do you think we can have it all? Do you think women can have this modern lifestyle when we can go and get everything we want in the world, but also keep that sacred, juicy relationship with our partner without resentment, jealousy, distractions?
We can have it all. It can be really tiring. If we know that it's going to take energy to have a career that's flourishing, have a relationship that is flourishing, have a household that's flourishing, have friends, family life, all of that that's flourishing, it's going to take energy for that. That's the first step, is to recognize that it will take a lot. The other thing is jealousy, distractions, irritations are really messengers for us. And as we're in relationship, we will feel jealousy at times. I see this all the time. I've experienced all of that in my own relationship. Everything that happens in your life is for you, not against you, including these feelings that you have, including these situations that show up. It is for you. Then what you do is you use it as an opportunity for self-growth, movement. Your relationship is moving to the next level if that's what you choose to see. We do that in our careers. We see if there's a problem, we don't stop it in folds. Why would we do anything less in our relationship? So any of these things happen, it's an opportunity to level up. If you choose to live this way, you can have it all.
These two sides of women, right? The traditional, those new ones that are going into traditional ways, and the other kind of woman that we were talking before, right? That they were the ones leading. What would you tell them when they don't understand each other?
I would say unity is strength, not separation. You are believing a lie if you think otherwise. If you think that pitting one sister against another is the solution, you are very wrong. I really want to invite humanity to remember that we are from one human family. And you see another woman as not your adversary, but as a complement to who you are, as a mirror, as an opportunity for you to learn her transmission, what she offers you. So the modern woman out there who is making an impact in the world outside of the home, her palette can be magnified by asking herself, what is it about the woman that is a homemaker that is something that is interesting? What is she doing to add to life? See, what can you love about what she's doing? What can you see that is an impact in society from what she is doing? We grow in the sunshine, not in the shade. Or what is it about her that I could develop in myself? And for the woman who is the homemaker, how can you get interested in the modern woman? How can you see and recognize and speak to the beauty that's inside of her that maybe she's forgotten? And instead of cutting her down, look for that in her and stoke that. And when you are that star for her that illuminates and speaks to, the beauty I see in you is that your heart must be so big to be able to create so much, to be able to make such an impact. Wow. How can we, on either side, build each other up instead of trying to break each other down? This is not the way. Let's come together. Let's create a society that is able to hold us both by holding each other.
Love it. Mm-hmm. Suzanne, you have this fairy godmother energy. If you will have a wand in your hand and you could make a wish for all the women around you in the world, what would you wish for?
I would wish for all the women in the world that they are able to really feel, experience all the love that they crave and have all of the passion that they deserve. I want that for women. I want them to know that that is possible because it's possible for me. It's happened for me. And if it can happen for me, it's available for all.
So, how do you help women to achieve that state of love and passion?
Every woman has her own journey because each woman is so different, so beautifully different. What I do is I create an environment that I call the spa for the soul, where each woman comes in and sits with me, and I get to we discover together who she is, what she wants, and where she wants to go. And from that place, then we get to create a bespoke mentorship for her to be able to develop whatever it is that she needs to develop so that she can step into her queendom in the way that her soul has been longing for, and be able to become not only in knowledge, not only be able to know what to do in her mind, but be able to be embodied and be embraced in that so that she can express all that she is and have all that it is that is available for her in this beautiful life.
Suzanne,
Yes.
thank you so much
Ah,
for sharing your wisdom with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing all those amazing insights. They're always valuable to me. I always take them very close to my experiences and to my daily life. Thank you so much for
you're
that.
so welcome. And as I've said, what arises in you, whether it's a new project, whether it's deepening your relationship, whether it's yearning for more love and passion, trust it because you're on to something. You are powerful beyond your imaginings. You are good enough. You are smart enough. And you can achieve anything that your heart and soul is aligned with. And just remember that it is absolutely valuable for women to lift each other up, to be there for each other, to celebrate each other. Your win is my win. That's my sister out there doing what she's doing, and whatever that is. I celebrate that. I really want women to get that as you celebrate and as you uplift another woman, not only are you being blessed, but you are a blessing. And we rise together. So you are most welcome. Always. All my love.